Hello, if you're watching this screen recording, you are in ninth grade or you're a ninth grade advisor and you are selecting your courses for your 10th grade year in 2017-2018 here at PC. Again, this is just to walk you through transferring what has already been signed off on your course planning worksheet, which should have your signature, a parent guardian signature, and your advisor signature. You're transferring the request made on that hard copy sheet into the hub here, and this is what I'm going to show you. So you want to log into the hub. You can see up here in the upper right hand corner I'm logged in as a ninth grade student, a generic ninth grade student. That is why this screen looks rather empty, because this generic student's not currently in any courses. But get to the My Day, which is probably the landing page for most of you when you log into the hub. You'll see this menu bar here. You want to click on course requests. First thing you want to do is to read these four instructions that are here. The first one is going to be to select the grade you're going to be entering in September 2017. For all of you, this is going to be 10th grade. And what just popped in down here was every course available to you as a rising 10th grader. You'll notice that the screen is now split between the courses that you are going to choose from to the courses that you've actually requested. Number 2 here is you're going to request from this side. They'll pop over to the selected request side. Instruction 3 is selecting an alternate request. I'll walk you through that here in a second. And then instruction 4 is a really important one. In the lower right hand corner you'll see this button that says save. You want to click that often to save all your work, and you certainly want to click it before you log off the hub or click off this particular screen. Make sure all those requests are saved before you move from another screen or log off the hub. So if you look over here on the selected request side, you'll see that there are two classes that every 10th grader takes, and these are English 10 and Rise the West. These are year-long English and Social Studies courses. These are already pre-populated, so there's no need to add them from this side over to selected requests. We've already added them for you. One of the things that I do want to add is a language. You'll be continuing in a language. Let's just say I'm going to continue in French 3, and I'll use this as an example to make your request. So find French 3, L300, select request, and you'll see over here French level 3 now appears. I'm going to choose my math options as well, so we'll go down to the math options, which are going to begin with M, and I'm going to choose Advanced Algebra 2. So I'll click Request next to Advanced Algebra 2, and that should again appear. And there it is right there. The last thing I'm going to request is chemistry. So I'm going to scroll down to S for science, and I'm going to select chemistry there. And you'll notice French 3, Advanced Algebra 2, and chemistry. Most of you are going to be taking Quaker Principles in practice in your 10th grade year. Some of you already took it in the end of 9th. You're going to scroll down to religion, Quaker Principles, semester 1, semester 2. You're going to you're going to select which semester you'd like to take it in. You're selecting a preference. This isn't guaranteed, but say that I want to take Quaker Principles in practice in semester 1. So I'm going to click request there. And obviously my second choice is going to be in semester 2. So this will give you an example of how to select an alternate. So this is my first choice. Second semester of Quaker Principles is my second choice. So instead of selecting request, I'm going to click on this arrow. And you'll see that it's an alternate for other selections I've made. And obviously I want this to be an alternate for Quaker Principles in Practice, Semester 1. Click there, and we look up here. You'll see Quaker Principles, Semester 1 is my first choice, and Semester 2 is my second choice. As sophomores, you'll also be taking a Health and Physical Education course. Again, Semester 1 or Semester 2, because I chose Quakerism as my first choice for semester 1. I'm going to choose this semester 2 course, PE 312, as the first choice, and then the first semester class as my second choice, so an alternate for this semester 2 class. And again, we'll look up here to make sure it is entered correctly, and there it is. Second semester class is my first choice, first semester class is my alternate choice. And again, you want to make sure you click save often. If you're going to be taking band or chorus, you can find Charter Singers, which is chorus here, and request it here. There's Symphonic Band, which is band. MU 940, you can request it here. If you're going to be requesting other electives, be they religion electives or arts electives, you want to do so by, again, finding the right course for you, the one that's signed off on the course planning worksheet, and you want to add it. So let's say that I chose songwriting in semester 1. I request it there. We also are asking you to have alternates in case you can't get into songwriting. So I'm going to look for other alternates. So let's say rock and roll is going to be an alternate if I can't get into songwriting. Click on the arrow next to rock and roll and click as an alternate for songwriting. And we're going to ask you to do 2 alternates for each one of these classes. So another alternate is going to be public speaking in semester 1. So that's going to be an alternate for songwriting as well. Go over to the select a request portion of the screen and make sure it's all entered correctly. Songwriting was my first choice, with backup options of rock and roll and public speaking. Now, you can change the order of your alternates simply by clicking these arrows. This pops public speaking up as my first alternate, and subsequently I can pop it back down to make it my second alternate as well. One of the things I want to note here as well is that you can click on any of these red X's to remove it from your selected request screen back over here. And there's also yellow note icons next to every course request. So if you want to make something apparent to the registrar, something that you just want them to know in terms of your choices for anything, you simply pop in a note. So let's just say for Quaker Principles, I'm going to add a note here. This is a note. And then make sure I click save. And you'll notice that this pencil icon now appears on top of the yellow note icon. That will be sent to the registrar and indicates that you've written a note to the registrar. Again, you want to make sure that everything that appears on this selected request side of the screen identically matches what you signed off on and your parents and guardians have signed off on your course planning worksheet. You want to make sure that your advisor sees the selected request screen before you log out. And again, the last thing you want to do before you log out is to make sure you hit save. And then you are well on your way to forming your classes and your schedule for your sophomore year here at Penn Charter.